All right, and we welcome you back to the Moundridge Sports Network. We got a great game for you guys tonight. The Inman Teutons are going to take on the Moundridge Wildcats here at Wildcats Stadium. Going to see a great game. A lot of athletes on the field tonight. And for the Wildcats, quarterback number 1, Kaiser Knitz, will be playing tonight. As we know, he's came off a knee injury these past couple weeks, so it's going to be intriguing to see what he does tonight. But we are ready and about to kick off. Finn, what are your thoughts going into this game? District Championship, there's a lot on the line here.
This is a really important game for both teams. Both teams have had very similar schedules, and their only loss for both teams has come to the 7-0 Sterling. Sterling, one of the best teams in the state, currently ranked number 1. I think both teams need to get something going early and try to push the lead throughout this game.
Yeah, and I think this is going to be a game of passing. Like, who's going to throw the ball and just capitalize on those gains? So we'll be able to see Blau's kick here will start us off, and what a bomb from Blau to start us off. Now to go all the way back.
As that kick goes into the end zone, it will be a touchback on the first kick of the game from Cyrus Blau. A reminder that if you know something,
and yeah, we've seen from previous games, Blau has an absolute cannon on him. So that's not shocking to see him air one out like that this early on.
That's 96.7 FM. You can also find it if you want to watch it. You can find it on the Moundridge Sports Network on YouTube if you'd like to watch the contest, or you know someone who would.
First play here, Harris trying to decide what to do with it. Trying to break through that A gap in the middle. That'll be a nice gain for Inman to start out their run game.
Ball carrier was Brunk on the play.
There's going to be a lot of crucial moments in this game tonight. You know, the simplest mistakes are going to be very costly because we know that both teams have that really drive just to come back and just play really good defense when it counts.
Brunk, the quarterback, is Inman's biggest weapon so far this season. He's been a dual-threat quarterback, but mostly on the run, and he's going to get it again. He will get the first down. Gain of about 5 for Brunk.
Tackle on that play made by Heath Churchill, quarterback.
Here for the Wildcats on their first drive. They really need to get a stop if they want to capitalize on this first possession. Inman is a very high-scoring team, so they need to be able to capitalize on this first possession and not let them score.
Inman almost tripled Moundridge's points against Sterling, putting up 44.
Yeah, and that was a great game for Inman. I did not think they were going to get that high of a scoring game against Sterling, one of the best teams in our league. And that's a nice tackle there by Burge.
Number 6, McClellan on that carry there for the Teutons. He'll gain about 5.
Clay Wilson and Finn Burge in on the tackle.
And if you notice some teal tonight, that's what our community is doing to show some support for DIPG and just bring the community together. So if you're a student and you want to know what the game theme is and you haven't been here in time, it is teal. So bring your blue to the stadium.
And there's Paul Grill, the linebacker, getting in the backfield and taking down Crew Harris for a tackle for a loss. That would be about an 8-yard loss for the Teutons there. A crucial tackle by number 5, the senior Paul Grill.
Yeah, Grill's one of those guys that's just going to make those plays consistently. He's going to do something to push the other team over the edge and just have a really nice gain on every play. He's one of those positive players, as that we call it. Always comes out with a good on each play.
And that's one thing the Wildcats need to do in order to get a win tonight is make it a defensive battle. Moundridge's defense feeds off of each other's energy, so getting momentum swings early can make this crucial.
Trying to find an air and out. He's going to fake, and that's going to be a sack by Jenkins. He's going to get riled up. What a play from Jenkins. Nailing the quarterback.
Brunk just ran into that one, looking death in the eyes.
Yeah, and if you're Brunk there, you got to air that one out. You can't keep losing those yards after you had 2 plays that just gained you those yards.
4th and 16 now up for the Teutons. McClellan back to punt.
And, you know, we know this is a high-stakes game for both teams, so it's going to get intense. And they're going to punt it downfield. Greenwald's going to stay in. Trying to keep late. He'll narrow through down the sideline. He'll get through and take a big hit at the 50. That's a nice reception by the junior Logan Greenwald.
Right on the Teuton side of the midfield. Your return man for the Wildcats.
Wildcats will end up at about the 50-yard line.
Picks up about 15 yards on the return, and it will be a Wildcat first down and 10.
First and 10 here for the Wildcats. Wildcats are in spread formation. They got Kaiser Knitz in the shotgun with Grill behind him.
Yeah, and that was great defense from the Wildcats at the start of the game. Just absolutely not letting anything through. Didn't even get past the 50.
Wildcats have the height group out with consisting of Easton Shahan, Leighton Schmidt, and Heath Churchill. All can jump out of this gym.
Knitz airs this ball deep. It's going to be overshot.
Shahan was the targeted receiver on that play.
Yeah, and for Knitz to try something out like that this early just shows how this game is going to be. It's going to be a dominant offensive game. I could see this one getting up in the 30s, Finn.
Shahan was there. If he could have put it on the nose, that would have been a good pass for the Wildcats, getting it within the red zone.
Oh, yeah, and that would have been a great look for Shahan, too, finding that open man deep downfield. Knitz tries to find something. He's going to push the ball. Give it to Greenwald. Greenwald trying to get through, and he's going to get rolled over back behind the 50.
Caden Yatter with the tackle. Your ball carrier there on the pitch was Logan Greenwald.
A little bit of a gain there from Greenwald. Going to be 3rd and 7 coming into this next play. And to see what the Wildcats decide to try out. Got to stay aggressive this early on. And Knitz throws the ball exceptionally well. We know he's a very experienced football player with that laser light spiral that he can just find people in the end zone.
Here's Grill getting the outside. He's going to get caught up. No gain there for the...
And, you know, that's what the Cats need to do this early. If they're going to give the ball to Grill, they got to find that corner and just turn and burn as much as you can.
Wildcats bring in the special teams group. Blau back to punt.
Yeah, and a punt's the safe call here. I like this from Coach Blau. Testing out the cannon. He's going to air this one. That's a nice ball downfield.
And punting it this early shows that he trusts his defense. O'Connor really trusts his defense to get a stop here so their offense can reset and come back.
Great looking punt there by Blau. Not great off the foot, but it ended up perfect, pinning Inman down at their own 5-yard line. Beautiful spiral on that punt. Kudos to Cyrus Blau.
So yeah, a bit of a rocky start from both teams. Seen some great looks, but got to see who's going to absolutely try and get into the red zone and make something happen. Who's going to be that electric player for their team and make those plays that are crucial to winning this ball game. It's going to be some fast-paced football tonight. Teutons towards the end zone. He's breaking through, trying to get through. That's number 20, Braxton Malloy on the run.
Gets a good gain of 7 there for the Teutons. That's Wilson, number 68, the senior, on that tackle there for the Wildcats.
And that'll be offsides. Getting a bit of a jump there early.
Signal is a legal procedure, false start against the Teutons. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. We will replay second
Inman
down.
will take them back 5, and then they'll start second again. And, you know, you got to be confident in what your players can do. You can't make those simple mistakes early on. You got to get those jitters out now, because this is where the game's going to pick up.
Crucial flag there for the Teutons, pushing them all the way back to almost the original line of scrimmage.
Brunk, nice handoff there. Tries to get through. He's going to find it. Oh, and that's going to be a fumble. And I think the Cats got it. It might go back the other way. Oh, and what a defensive play from the Wildcats, making that fumble happen. And now this is their opportunity to start the scoring off tonight. Great defensive play from the Wildcats, getting on that ball and pushing it.
Wildcats first down and 10 in Teuton territory.
You know, this is the type of moment where Moundridge has to keep their composure and try to capitalize off of the mistake that Inman made. And, you know,
All right, coming to you.
it's just not what you want to see from the Teuton side of the ball. Knitz. Ball's the grill. He's going to try and get through, and he's going to get a nice gain there. 1st and 10 to start the next.
Grill's going to follow Lichty there and get about a great gain there, following his center, pushing through the middle.
Second down and 5.
Knitz trying to find Grill again, breaking through, and he's going to make his way all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Paul Grill, the senior, on the carry. What a take from Grill to open up the board tonight. And that's a great way for the Cats to set the tone that this is not going to be an easy ball game for the Teutons.
If you get there, I'll come to you for the field goal.
Blau now to try out for the extra point. His attempt absolutely hammered through the uprights. So that's going to be a great possession from the Wildcats on offense, showing that they can get through the end zone, and they're going to get through Inman's defense and make a run tonight. What a play from the Wildcats defensively, and just maximizing their capacity to score early on.
That's a great way for the Wildcats to get on the board early. Getting a great stop like that on defense, and then Paul Grill waltzing up the middle into a touchdown. It's exactly what the Wildcats need.
And at the field tonight is alumni Henry Heatoch, which we know he's had an impressive career at Moundridge High School. So it's nice to see him in the Wildcat Stadium again, reliving the glory days. So if you see him, give him some props. That was alumni from Moundridge, Henry Heatoch.
Remember, if the lights are flashing, don't go passing. Thanks for keeping our buses and students safe on the road.
So Inman's really got to show what they can do on offense here now that they're going to get a second chance. We know Blau's been warming up that leg all night, so we know he's going to hammer another one. Blau's kick.
All right, coming.
Pound through the fairway. And that's going to be fumbled by the receiver. He's going to try and get through and get this run as far as he can, and he's just going to get torn down at about the 20.
All right, going off.
7-0 with 5:18 remaining in your ball game.
Recapping that last drive for the Wildcats, I really enjoyed that play call by the coaches there, giving Grill the ball. That's what I like to call feed it to the big man. Great play call there by the Wildcats.
And to see what the Teutons have to show. And another false start. Inman just being in shambles early on. It's not what you want to see when you're already down early in the first.
This is just feeding the fire for the Wildcats defense. After that fumble recovery last possession, they're just eager to get the ball again.
There is a flag down on the play, and the officials are discussing.
Might not be a false start, but the officials are going to take that under review. And in the meantime, we are going to go to commercial.
Signal is illegal procedure against the Wildcats. A 5-yard penalty, illegal procedure against the Wildcats.
At the quarter, we'll go to commercial.
That right there was an illegal procedure by the Wildcats. Costly penalty, moving the Teutons up to 1st and 5.
So it is now 1st down and 5 after the 5-yard penalty.
So yeah, Finn, if you kind of want to recap that last play on why that happened, I didn't really see that one for myself.
On that last play, the Wildcats just jumped off sides. Almost looked as if it was the Teutons, but that was definitely the Wildcats, and now pushed the Teutons up 5 yards.
This ball is going to be handed off and torn down in the middle. It's a nice run there from the Teutons. That's number 5, Malachi Brunk.
Wilson already had 4 tackles on the night. Wilson didn't get much playing time on the defensive side earlier in the season, but once they gave him the shot, he makes plays.
And junior Logan Wolf will come in for senior Jacob Elmore. Switch out of play.
Wolf coming into the nose guard.
Coming down that right side, and Grill's going to be on that ball. That's a nice tackle from Grill, which he's going to be lighting up the field all night, as we've seen from previous games. Kid is just an athlete.
Grill, when it comes to football, never goes easy on anyone, no matter who you are.
Yeah, and the Cats are doing a great job of keeping control of this ball game so far early in the first. Got about 4 minutes left, winding down.
All right, coming to you.
2nd and 11. Brunk looking for a man. And that's going to be recepted and torn down by Elmore. He's going to be on the tackle there. That's number 6, Corbin McKellen.
Nice pass complete there to number 6, Corbin McClellan. Call that about a 10-yard gain, brings up 3rd down and 1.
You know, we've seen McClellan get kind of active tonight. He's been doing good on his part. Cats have a good chance to deny the first.
All right, going off.
Brunk looks for Harris, and he's going to take it himself, but Brunk is getting through Greenwald, tearing his way through defenders, and that's a nice gain for the Teutons, walking that ball to the 40.
We'll give Greenwald credit for the tackle, but not until quarterback Brunk gains 15 yards on the play. Good enough for a Teuton 1st down at the Wildcat 40-yard line.
You know, that's a big momentum play for the Teutons, making that play and getting the 1st down, which they need. 1st and 10, 2:40 winding down.
And if you're the Teutons here, you really don't want to go scoreless here in this first quarter, especially when that's what you're built off of, is high-scoring games, averaging 49.4 points a game. They really need to get on the board here.
We have a timeout called by the Teutons.
So Inman will take their first of the game. Timeout with 2:40 left.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, mark your calendars. The MHS Theater Department presents Clue.
Take you guys to the student section there to see all the students getting involved with their school spirit and being happy to be here, showing their Wildcat pride and living up those Friday night lights.
Tickets for both performances are currently available for purchase at the high school office. Call the high school office for more information. I can also tell you that next week's a weird week of school at USD 423.
So Finn and Anna, would you guys like to recap kind of that first 10 minutes of the quarter to see like what have you guys noticed that have been like the positive and negatives for both teams?
I've really noticed so far that's going to be a defensive battle. Both of these teams are really good on offense, but the defense is going to, whoever's defense pulls out the best tonight is going to be the one who's winning this game.
So far, it's been all Wildcats tonight. Nothing has really gone Inman's way. Now Brunk on the QB keeper. He's going to break a few tackles. But there's Wilson on another tackle, 5th of the night.
Yeah, and that's a nice 9-yard gain for the Teutons. Getting that ball closer to the red zone, kind of creeping. And all it takes is one good pass. We know we've seen it a lot from the Wildcats, just to absolutely take charge of the ball game.
They pull tackle and guard there, O'Connor. So our safeties aren't
Covering the side. Harris gets through. 20 getting through. That's number 20 for the Teutons. Braxton Malloy getting through the defenders, just being a dog, advancing the football.
Wilson on yet another tackle there, definitely showing his defensive prowess. I really love that run there from number 20. Just kept his feet turning no matter what.
Yeah, and that's the kind of runs you have to take, Finn, is just try to get as far as possible, break through defenders, and that's going to keep this ball game going. Harris in motion. Brunk looking. Jenkins trying to get through. Grill tracking him down. He's going to wrap him out of the end. Down the sideline.
No gain on that play for the Teutons. Teutons sort of creeping up, and let's see if they can get an explosive play to try and find that end zone.
No gain on the play. We'll bring up second down and about 10 still.
So 2nd and 9 for the Teutons with 1:20 left in the quarter. They have a chance to get on the board. 7-0 right now. Going to have to see a very crucial play from one of the players. Something blistering the Moundridge's defense. That's going to be handoff to Harris. Harris trying to get through. He's going to get wrapped up by all of Moundridge's defenders and be pushed back.
Once again, quite a few Wildcats in on the tackle there. The ball carrier was Harris, number 1. He gets the ball right across the 25. It'll be
Elmore will come back in as nose guard.
8.
Wildcats defense has held tough through this almost first quarter and not allowed Inman to do much of what they have wanted.
"40 seconds winding down. Teutons got to make something out of this time. Brunk is going to get tracked down inside the 20.
It'll be about 4th and 2 here for the Teutons.
It still says check TX input signal.
Going to see what they get going. A lot of gritty players for the Teutons. Moundridge has done a great job of playing defense so far. Just can't let them score within this 10. Probably got time for about one more play. 5 seconds winding down. And they're going to let the time draw out as they were trying to get the Wildcats to jump for some yardage. But that'll round out our first quarter. A lot of great moments from both teams. A great touchdown from senior Paul Grill and a lot of other moments. But we will cut to commercial.
The Moundridge Sports Network is brought to you by these sponsors. The Moundridge High School Alumni Association. Bradbury is a proud supporter of Moundridge High School athletics and activities. We believe in building strong teams on the field and in the workplace. Join our team. We're hiring right here in Moundridge. Go Wildcats. Since 1897, Daring Home Services has been your trusted partner. From leaky pipes to faulty furnaces, we've got you covered. Plus, our hardware store has everything you need to DIY. Daring Home Services, we've been getting it right for over 125 years. Call us 620-345-2442 or reach us at www.daringhomeservices.com. KSI Agency, your hometown choice in Moundridge for farm, home, auto, and business insurance. Get customized coverage and personal service you can count on. Call today to receive a free quote.
All right, here we go.
All right, welcome back. Inman 4th and 1, very crucial play. I think they're just gonna try and push it up the middle here.
And that's going to be handed off. Brunt is going to keep it himself and try and get over for that first. Be first and goal.
Number 5,
For the
12, with
Teutons.
keeper, takes the ball to the 15-yard line, which is gained far enough for a Teuton first down, 1st and 10 Inman.
Forward fade option.
Teutons need to get a crucial play here and get in that end zone if they want to keep this game close. Bronk going.
Trying to get through, and Brunk is going to secure the touchdown for the Teutons.
Flags on the play. Quarterback
Nice
Brooks
read from
in
him.
For the Teutons score.
Getting down that sideline and cutting up. The score is 6-7 now. They're going to try for that extra point.
Put play back at linebacker and Kaiser at outside.
Something I'd like to say is Clay Wilson has been taken out of the lineup and replaced him with Kaiser. I wonder if that may be a possibility of why the Wildcats are not doing as good on defense anymore.
Yeah, we know Wilson's got a lot of that baseball background. We know that's one of his favorite sports, but he does a great job on the football field as well. Teutons.
They're unbalanced. We got to shift. Backers go. Kaiser, move over.
They're trying to get to the 2.
And Brunk's
They
going to
will
walk in there.
convert it.
That 2-point conversion is successful around the right side. Quarterback Brunk.
Now bring your score 8-7. Teutons will take the lead at the start of the second. And that's a nice gain for the Teutons, making those plays happen and coming back down 7.
Brunk just walked in there on that 2-point conversion. Wildcats didn't shift like they needed to, and that ended up in a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, and you saw those 3 guys start moving over on that side to try and create blockers for the potential run. And that was just a great execution of the play from the Teutons. So a lot of high-stakes moments in this game. It's just who's going to control the field the most tonight.
All right, 30 seconds into the second quarter. The Wildcats will be receiving the kickoff after the Teutons score.
And the Cats knew coming into it it'd be a tough game, so they really got to keep up that intensity. Just keep pushing the Teutons back as much as they can.
Greenwald back deep on this one.
Momentum has shifted in the Teutons' favor.
It's just purple now.
That's a nice kick downfield to Greenwald. He's going to try and take this one. Getting a nice gain early on. Greenwald getting through, and a nice gain. Getting him inside the 30.
Nice return on that play from Greenwald out to about the 31-yard line.
That's a great look from the junior, number 4, Logan Greenwald, taking that ball all the way up to the 30. You know, he saw him trying to get through the defenders and try and break that press, but overall a nice gain for the Wildcats. Shahan covering wide.
The height group back out there for the Wildcats.
Love to see a nice option. I think Grill's going to try and take it himself, but is not.
Knitz pulls the ball at the last second and just gets stuffed by the Teutons defense.
The keeper on the play loses 1 yard. We'll bring up second down and 11.
And Elmore will take Grill out as running back. Trying to test out some new options.
Still not working.
Knit's calling the play, gonna try and hand it off, and he's gonna get torn down.
He's going to get absolutely blown up there by number 56 for the Teutons.
That's Cooper Weens on the tackle for the Teutons. Breaking through the O-line.
Nope, still nothing.
About 4 yards that time, brings up third down and 15.
Still nothing. It's just like showing purple, blue, and
Grill's gonna come back in.
yeah, I don't have anything.
Wildcats really need to get up the field on this play. They gotta keep their heads in the game. Knitz Looking to air this one out. He's going to take it himself. Spin through defenders, and he just stay on his feet and get a nice gain. At the 35-yard line.
Several folks combine on the shoestring tackle of Knitz for the Wildcats, who gets the ball on a nice gain of about
Comes out the
8 yards.
punt unit for the Wildcats. Cyrus Blau is going to attempt to pin the Teutons back deep. This would take a monster of a punt to get the Teutons within the 20-yard line.
Got to see if Blau's cannon is warmed up still. Cats testing it out. High snap. And he gets it off. What a play from Blau. Getting that ball down the field.
Truly a great play from Blau. Had a defender in his face, took a little shimmy, and they got himself enough room to get that punt off. A 45-yard punt by Grill. That'll end up down on the Teutons 21-yard line. Truly a beautiful punt.
Yeah, that's not something you see every day. Not an easy thing to do.
Middle school football team for their season. We're also going to have the
And we will take you guys.
All right, it's on now.
9:06 left to the Teutons side of the ball.
Headed to you.
Brunt looking to start the play, and that's going to be Malloy trying to run the ball down. He's going to get pancaked behind the ball. That's Leighton Schmidt, number 7, on the tackle.
All right, I'm off.
About a 1-yard loss on the play for Malloy brings up second down and a long one, or maybe short 2.
Throughout these last couple of possessions, we really haven't seen either offense get going too much, so this really could be a defensive battle, and the defense could win this game.
Going to see how the Cats respond in the face of adversity in this football game. Torn down.
Here at Wheel with the tackle.
Honestly, a great pull there by Brunk. His running back was already tackled, and he just pulls it back and gives the Teutons an extra yard.
Third down and 8.
Yeah, I'm coming to you.
A reminder, there is still time to get tickets for the fundraiser raffle. Those can be found down at the north end here.
7:50
$3 for a
winding
raffle
down.
ticket, or 2 for $5. Get you some opportunities to win cool prizes. I know we're going to do that drawing soon, so
Wide
hop on down there and
stance.
grab some raffle tickets.
Churchill and Shahan on the elbows. Brunt looking to air this one out, and that's going to be recepted.
That was McClellan there on the catch. That'll give the Teutons more than enough to get the first down.
So about a 10-yard gain on that pass play. It will be 1st and 10 Teutons at the 35.
Cats in the hot seat early on. 7-8. Got to see them start picking up their game. You know, they got to stay in control of the field and just try to read Inman's offense as well as they can. But Brunt's going to try and get through it. He's going to get blown up and sat on. That's number 10, Churchill, on the tackle.
Malachi Brunt
giving him the beefcake.
Grill, but Brunt gained 7 yards, brings up 2nd and 3.
Teutons run a bit of a flex bone here. Kind of what we saw against Sterling as well. And it seems to not be working as efficiently as it did when the Sterling played the Wildcats.
Yeah, and we know from past Inman games they've got a strong D-line. You know, not a lot's breaking through. McClellan tries to get through, but he's going to get wrapped up.
3rd and about 1 here for the Teutons.
Churchill in on the tackle. McClellan was the
Scoring on this drive right before halftime for Inman is really important to increase their lead from 1 to about 8 or 9.
Looking to get this one through, and they're trying to get that tush-push motion.
That'll give them enough for a first down.
And they will get it. like Finn said, it'll be 1st and 10 on this next play. Moundridge needs a really good defensive play here to start getting the momentum back in their favor. Something crushing for the Teutons spirit.
Now it's just off.
It is essential for the Cats that they don't let the Teutons score in the second quarter before we start halftime. Teutons are going to shift their lineup to the right side. Brunt going to hand it off. He's going to get that dive. That's number 20 again, which he's seen a lot of tonight. Braxton Malloy trying to run that ball up the sideline. Going to be saying his name a lot tonight. One of those top 3 players for Inman.
It just looks fuzzy now. Like, not fuzzy, but like it's just like blurry. Like, how do you say it? Like, TV static.
Covering wide. I've yet to see a long pass from Brunt, which we're trying to see now. He might decide to air it out, and he will. He's going to lob it up and over.
A great catch by Crew Harris, bringing it down.
And Harris bobbled that pass and somehow made the reception, showing off as an athlete in general. Bit of a floater there from Brunt, trying to get it up and over, and that's a nice play from the Teutons, advancing the ball. Wildcats need an adamant D-line to stop the runs from the Inman Teutons. But we're going to see how the rest of this quarter winds out. Malloy trying to take it himself, and he's going to get absolutely downed.
That was Greenwald there on the tackle, picking Malloy up and throwing him to the ground.
Yeah, you see that. What an absolute tackle there from Greenwald. Getting up and under him.
Second and 4 for the Teutons with 4 minutes left in this quarter.
So yeah, if you guys haven't already, want to thank you guys for watching, and please like and subscribe to Moundridge Sports Network. It helps us a lot as we keep you up to date with Moundridge physical activities and sports in general. So we want to give you a big thank you from the Moundridge Sports Network as we wind down the second quarter action.
And Brunt's going to get that first down there. It'll be 1st and 10 on the Wildcats' 22-yard line.
23-yard line.
Teutons trying to punch something in to get the lead before half. And that'll be a timeout called by your Moundridge Wildcats. First timeout they have taken this half.
So yeah, been a bit of a slow game so far. Not a lot of crazy plays like we've seen in previous weeks at the Wildcat Stadium, but nonetheless, it's still going to be a great game. Got a lot of time left. Anything can happen, so please stay tuned in, and we will catch you guys back after the timeout.
The Moundridge Sports Network is brought to you by these sponsors. The Moundridge High School Alumni Association. Bradbury is a proud supporter of Moundridge High School athletics and activities. We believe in building strong teams on the field and in the workplace. Join our team. We're hiring right here in Moundridge. Go Wildcats. Since 1897, Daring Home Services has been your trusted partner. From leaky pipes to faulty furnaces, we've got you covered. Plus, our hardware store has everything you need to DIY. Daring Home Services, we've been getting it right for over 125 years. Call us 620-345-2442 or reach us at www.daringhomeservices.com.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back. Here comes the Teutons with the double handoff. McClellan getting the outside lane, and he'll be brought down by Grill. A tackle for a loss by Paul Grill.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot out of him tonight. Just an absolute athlete as we cut back to the field cam. Grill just making those plays for his team. Just being a dog.
Grill has been my favorite player to watch all season. Always hustles and plays very electrically.
We've seen a lot of it all night. That ball's
Here
going to be stayed in reception by Brunk as he tries to get through, but the mound is just going to push him back.
Wildcat line meets quarterback Brunk.
Not a huge gain on the play there from quarterback Malachi Brunk. We've seen a lot of him taking that blitz, rush offense himself, and trying to get the ball down the field.
Brunk still does gain 5 on the play, actually. And their offense really just revolves around Brunk. It's usually just either QB keeper, and every once in a while you'll see a pass. There was no passes completed against Sterling. No passes even attempted against Sterling. So they're definitely a very run-heavy offense.
Please find Coach Malmog at this time.
Going back down the field, trying to get through. That's Malloy.
Pulled by Brunk, and he'll gain about 6 more yards.
Elmore and Garrett Wheel combine up the tackle. They're tackling Malachi Brunk, who picks up about 4 yards, brings up 4th down and 2.
It'll be 4th and 2 for the Teutons. A very crucial 4th down here. They need to get it so they can try and score before half. If they don't get it, because they're not going to accept a field goal here, they only want touchdowns. I would presume they're going to take Brunk up the middle and try to find a 2-yard gain. This will be very close to see if Brunk, and there was a late hit there by Finn Burge, pushing Brunk down, and they're going to call the flag. A horrible mistake made there by Finn Burge. Shoves Brunk down to the ground, and that'll be definitely unnecessary roughness on the Wildcats.
Yeah, and as a Wildcats fan, you just don't want to see that on our field. You know, that's not how we run things.
Burge bringing too much personal into this game.
Personal foul penalty against the Wildcats. It's going to be a half the distance to the goal.
And they're going half the distance to the goal line. And that'll put the Teutons at about the 7-yard line, making it 1st and goal.
We are determining the order.
So yeah, we hold our athletes to a higher standard as a Wildcats field, so you don't want to see that unnecessary roughness. It just doesn't set a good tone for the game. You hate to see it.
Refs are discussing out there, trying to see where they put the ball. There's going to be a personal foul against the Wildcats, and they're going to be moving the ball.
So the penalty is against the Wildcats.
Up to the 7-yard line.
And
horrible mistake there by Finn Burge.
And that's pretty costly for the Wildcats, getting the Teutons now in the red zone as they're already leading, so the Cats are just digging a deeper hole for themselves.
Gave them a fresh set of downs when they had them pinned on 4th and 2, and it would have been close if he would have got it or not.
Brunt trying to attack that narrow gap. He's going to dive for the pylon.
Touchdown, Teutons.
Brunt is going to get the touchdown, making it in the red zone just after the Cats' costly mistake, giving them 14 on the board.
Teutons capitalizing on that mistake as they should. And now they're going to punish the Wildcats and be up 1 score going into half.
But if you don't know already, tomorrow will be Sub-State for volleyball, and we will be live for those games. So if you are looking to tune in, there are games at 2 and 4 o'clock, depending on how long they go. So make sure you're tuning into the Moundridge Sports Network.
There's the flex bone, and he's going to hand it off to McClellan. McClellan will just walk right in there. No one even touches number 6 McClellan, as he could have took a nap and got in the end zone still.
Yeah, you gotta say that. He's sleeping out there. But yeah, like I was saying, volleyball Sub-State tomorrow. If you're wanting to watch the Wildcats and can't make it out to the den, tune into the Moundridge Sports Network and turn on post notifications so you can see when we go live.
Wildcats in a very tough Sub-State. They have one of the other highly ranked teams, Hillsborough, and they also have Chase County and Sedgwick in their sub-state. Wildcats have to get first to make it out and make it to state. So it'll definitely be a tough road there, and you should definitely tune in to watch. Game starting at 2 tomorrow.
We've only got 2 timeouts left.
We also wanted to wish cross country a good luck as they go to regionals tomorrow at Marion. It'll be a very cold and wet one, so hopefully they can persevere through that and make it to state as a team. Now back to kick for the Teutons will be number 10.
And that's a nice kick downfield, finding Greenwald. Greenwald's got to make a good play here, try and get through that middle gap. He's going to look. Greenwald making his way through, getting wrapped up. Same spot as the first one at the 35.
Great return there by Logan Green.
And if Greenwald gets through that one blocker, he's going to have a clean slate to the end zone. Like, that's a great look from Greenwald. Keeping faith in the Wildcats. 7-16.
They got 51 seconds and 2 timeouts to try and get into field goal range or maybe possibly even a touchdown for the Wildcats going into half. They have the height group out, trying to look for a deep ball here.
Now it's going to be thrown away by Knitz. Just a strong defense that we've seen from the Teutons all night. Heavy on getting through the D-line and trying to make plays on the quarterback. Just putting a lot of pressure on Knitz.
D-line just busted through there and just found Knitz before he could even think about passing the ball.
Need to see something major from the Cats on this play.
I presume on this play we'll see Easton Shahan on the little cross route.
Shahan's not going to get his hands on that ball. You've got to make that catch in that moment.
Looked as if Shahan tripped or just missed, did not see the pass at all. And that pass was catchable, but he did not make an attempt at catching that. .2 seconds here, 3rd and 10 now for the Wildcats.
Burning through their downs here. Cats got to keep a play going. Knitz calls it out. Looking for one. Airs this one out. Oh.
Churchill was there, had all of his defenders beat, had a wide open run, jaunt maybe into the end zone, but that's another overthrow made by Kaiser Knitz.
Churchill, great opportunity to get that there and just barely missed that ball. Cats are going to bring out their punt team and try to air this ball down the field.
Impossible to guard Churchill, I would say, as he is 6'4" and fast as lightning when he wants to be. Blau back to punt. Let's see if he can pin them in the 20 again.
And as we were talking about Churchill, 2-time state champion, school record holder in the 300 hurdle, is just an absolute athlete out there. Like you said, it's hard to track that kid down.
That's going to end up at about the 25-yard line. Another beautiful punt by Blau that had a major hang time there and had the beautiful spiral you like to see on punts.
First and 10 here for the Teutons with about 28 seconds left in this first half. If you're the Wildcats right now, down by 2 possessions already in the first half, you cannot let them score again.
Yeah, just made a lot of costly mistakes in this first half. They got to see him start pulling it back and control the ball game. Teutons, be a rough go if they score here for the Cats. Brunk, deep ball. And a laser-like spiral finds Malloy in the middle.
Teutons do have 2 timeouts, so they could definitely get into the scoring. And they're just going to spike the ball there. 17.7 seconds now. 2nd and 10 for the Teutons, and they need 50 yards for a touchdown. Defense for the Wildcats has to play back. Maybe like cover 2-man deep. Just play some man-to-man. Now, if you're a safety, nothing can get behind you here.
Yeah, any deep balls from the Teutons is going to be just a bad look from the Cats if they get that one going.
Timeout charge to the Teutons.
That'll be a timeout, Teutons. Kind of confused on why they called that there, since they hadn't time already stopped. I feel like maybe a waste timeout, or maybe they saw something that they didn't like. So I'm excited to see what happens after this halftime. I think the Wildcats need to fight back a lot more. Their offense just has not been doing much so far.
Yeah, it seems like the Wildcats have just lost the life in them on defense and on offense in this second quarter. So the Wildcats really need to go into halftime, bring back the energy, and come back in the second half.
Yeah, it's going to be crucial they looked over their mistakes in that halftime, just regroup, collect their thoughts, and come back with that spark that we saw at the start of the game. A lot of momentum was on their side early on, and it kind of died down, so we got to see them start getting back in the rhythm.
They need to work in the pass game a little bit more, and Knitz just needs to complete those passes. Those are very important passes you got to complete, because if he does complete that one pass, it's a whole new ball game, and they're within 1 point of the Teutons after half.
Exactly right, Finn. You know, one mistake could cost you the ball game, so we got to see how the Cats are going to answer back after halftime. Can't let the Teutons score here either. Brunk looking for a wide spread. He's going to shotgun this one down the middle, and it's going to be torn down.
Pass is complete.
Not able to stop the clock, so Inman will call another timeout with 11 seconds left.
And a result of the coin toss, the Cats deferred at the start of the game, so they will receive the ball on offense after halftime, which to be a good look for them after they regroup their thoughts and come back out here with that life in them that we were talking about earlier. Need a blistering offense to come back in this ball game, just be aggressive and confident, and keep your composure, play your game.
It is second down and 10.
Teutons did not call a timeout as he did get out of bounds on that play, so they still have one timeout left with 11.4 seconds.
Brunk stepping back. He's going to be wrapped up and torn down. The sack from senior Braden Elmore. A crucial defensive play for the Cats, giving them that momentum they need going in the half.
Still time for one play for the Teutons.
Jacob Elmore with the tackle for the Wildcats. We have a loss of about 5 on the play. Brings up third down.
That's a huge play there from the Cats, keeping that one together.
That was their final charge timeout.
Bringing them 3rd and 16, Teutons.
Teutons taking their final timeout, trying to drop a magical Hail Mary play here to try and score before the end of half.
It's possible.
Anything's possible.
7-16 is the score of your ball game so far. Teutons have a magical moment to try and get them up to 3 touchdowns on the night.
Great show out from the Inman Teuton fan base, even on this cold, rainy night.
You love to see the community involvement from both sides of the field tonight, lighting up the stadium. Probably the last play of this half. Gonna see what the Teutons decide to convert.
Teutons either looking deep.
Brunk with possession of the ball, trying to air this one out. Gives it back to Malloy. Malloy running this one down the field inside the 20 and torn down. And the Cats will be able to take a breath as of now.
Cats will receive the ball at after halftime. Cats down by.
That'll take the first half too.
Cats down by 9 going into halftime. Crucial halftime break. Need to regroup and try to come out stronger than they did during that second quarter.
So yeah, we got a great contest from both teams tonight. Thank you guys all for watching. We're going to go to commercial during halftime, but we'll be back in some third quarter action in about 15 minutes, so thank you guys, and we will see you then.
The Moundridge Sports Network is brought to you by these sponsors. The Moundridge High School Alumni Association. Bradbury is a proud supporter of Moundridge High School athletics and activities. We believe in building strong teams on the field and in the workplace. Join our team. We're hiring right here in Moundridge. Go Wildcats. Since 1897, Daring Home Services has been your trusted partner. From leaky pipes to faulty furnaces, we've got you covered. Plus, our hardware store has everything you need to DIY. Daring Home Services, we've been getting it right for over 125 years. Call us 620-345-2442 or reach us at www.daringhomeservices.com. KSI Agency, your hometown choice in Moundridge for farm, home, auto, and business insurance. Get customized coverage and personal service you can count on. Call today to receive a free quote. P&M Pumpkin Ranch. We are a Western-themed You Pick a Pumpkin Patch and Flower Farm. We added a train and a new playground to the farm this year. Over 30-plus activities included in the price of admission. Follow their socials. At Mid-Kansas Credit Union, we live by our motto, grounded in the past and growing for the future. We are a full-service credit union with offices in Moundridge and Butte. You can look for more details at mkcu.com. Order Chiropractic Clinic. Positive Pet Styles. At the Citizen State Bank, we know banking. Whether you found your dream home, are looking to build your agriculture operation, or just opening a checking and savings account, we're right there with you, each step of the way. The Citizen State Bank, where banking hometown has its advantages. Act 360 Insurance is an independent agency with 4 locations in central Kansas, and we enjoy supporting the local communities we serve, whether it's a commercial, personal, farm, life, or crop insurance. We have options for you. We would love to become a partner in your legacy. CK Pharmacy. Come see us for all your pharmacy needs. Thank you for supporting your local hometown pharmacy because your health is worth it. Are you planning for retirement, saving for college, or just trying to plan your financial future? Call Angie Lincecum at Edward Jones with a personal one-to-one approach. She'll help you build a strategy tailored to your goals. Smart, thoughtful financial advice from someone who truly cares. Call Angie Lincecum today and take the first step toward your financial future.
Fires crackling, the dough is gold. Every slice a story told. Beer is flowing, the night's alive. Taste the craft where flavors thrive.
The Moundridge Sports Network is brought to you by these sponsors. The Moundridge High School Alumni Association. Bradbury is a proud supporter of Moundridge High School athletics and activities. We believe in building strong teams on the field and in the workplace. Join our team. We're hiring right here in Moundridge. Go Wildcats. Since 1897, Daring Home Services has been your trusted partner. From leaky pipes to faulty furnaces, we've got you covered. Plus, our hardware store has everything you need to DIY. Daring Home Services, we've been getting it right for over 125 years. Call us 620-345-2442 or reach us at www.daringhomeservices.com. KSI Agency, your hometown choice in Moundridge for farm, home, auto, and business insurance. Get customized coverage and personal service you can count on. Call today to receive a free quote. P&M Pumpkin Ranch. We are a Western-themed You Pick a Pumpkin Patch and Flower Farm. We added a train and a new playground to the farm this year. Over 30-plus activities included in the price of admission. Follow their socials. At Mid-Kansas Credit Union, we live by our motto, grounded in the past and growing for the future. We are a full-service credit union with offices in Moundridge and Butte. You can look for more details at mkcu.com. Order Chiropractic Clinic. Positive Pet Styles. At the Citizen State Bank, we know banking. Whether you found your dream home, are looking to build your agriculture operation, or just opening a checking and savings account, we're right there with you, each step of the way. The Citizen State Bank, where banking hometown has its advantages. Act 360 Insurance is an independent agency with 4 locations in central Kansas, and we enjoy supporting the local communities we serve, whether it's a commercial, personal, farm, life, or crop insurance. We have options for you. We would love to become a partner in your legacy. CK Pharmacy. Come see us for all your pharmacy needs. Thank you for supporting your local hometown pharmacy because your health is worth it. Are you planning for retirement, saving for college, or just trying to plan your financial future? Call Angie Lincecum at Edward Jones with a personal one-to-one approach. She'll help you build a strategy tailored to your goals. Smart, thoughtful financial advice from someone who truly cares. Call Angie Lincecum today and take the first step toward your financial future.
Fires crackling, the dough is gold. Every slice a story told. Beer is flowing, the night's alive. Taste the craft where flavors thrive.
The Moundridge Sports Network is brought to you by these sponsors. The Moundridge High School Alumni Association. Bradbury is a proud supporter of Moundridge High School athletics and activities. We believe in building strong teams on the field and in the workplace. Join our team. We're hiring right here in Moundridge. Go Wildcats. Since 1897, Daring Home Services has been your trusted partner. From leaky pipes to faulty furnaces, we've got you covered. Plus, our hardware store has everything you need to DIY. Daring Home Services, we've been getting it right for over 125 years. Call us 620-345-2442 or reach us at www.daringhomeservices.com. KSI Agency, your hometown choice in Moundridge for farm, home, auto, and business insurance. Get customized coverage and personal service you can count on. Call today to receive a free quote. P&M Pumpkin Ranch. We are a Western-themed You Pick a Pumpkin Patch and Flower farm. We added a train and a new playground to the farm this year. Over 30-plus activities included in the price of admission. Follow their socials. At Mid-Kansas Credit Union, we live by our motto, grounded in the past and growing for the future. We are a full-service credit union with offices in Moundridge and Butte. You can look for more details at mkcu.com. Order Chiropractic Clinic. Positive Pet Styles. At the Citizen State Bank, we know banking. Whether you found your dream home, are looking to build your agriculture operation, or just opening a checking and savings account, we're right there with you, each step of the way. The Citizen State Bank, where banking hometown has its advantages. Act 360 Insurance is an independent agency with 4 locations in central Kansas, and we enjoy supporting the local communities we serve, whether it's commercial, personal, farm, life, or crop insurance. We have options for you. We would love to become a partner in your legacy. CK Pharmacy. Come see us for all your pharmacy needs. Thank you for supporting your local hometown pharmacy because your health is worth it. Are you planning for retirement, saving for college, or just trying to plan your financial future? Call Angie Lincecum at Edward Jones with a personal one-to-one approach. She'll help you build a strategy tailored to your goals. Smart, thoughtful financial advice from someone who truly cares. Call Angie Lincecum today and take the first step toward your financial future.
Fires crackling, the dough is gold. Every slice a story told. Beer is flowing, the night's alive. Taste the craft where flavors thrive.
The Moundridge Sports Network is brought to you by these sponsors. The Moundridge High School Alumni Association. Bradbury is a proud supporter of Moundridge High School athletics and activities. We believe in building strong teams on the field and in the workplace. Join our team. We're hiring right here in Moundridge. Go Wildcats. Since 1897, Daring Home Services has been your trusted partner. From leaky pipes to faulty furnaces, we've got you covered. Plus, our hardware store has everything you need to DIY. Daring Home Services, we've been getting it right for over 125 years. Call us 620-345-2442 or reach us at www.daringhomeservices.com. KSI Agency, your hometown choice in Moundridge for farm, home, auto, and business insurance. Get customized coverage and personal service you can count on. Call today to receive a free quote. P&M Pumpkin Ranch. We are a Western-themed You Pick a Pumpkin Patch and Flower Farm. We added a train and a new playground to the farm this year. Over 30 plus activities included in the price of admission. Follow their socials. At Mid-Kansas Credit Union, we live by our motto, grounded in the past and growing for the future. We are a full-service credit union with offices in Moundridge and Butte. You can look for more details at mkcu.com. Order Chiropractic Clinic. Positive Pet Styles. At the Citizen State Bank, we know banking. Whether you found your dream home, are looking to build your agriculture operation, or just opening a checking and savings account, we're right there with you, each step of the way. The Citizen State Bank, where banking hometown has its advantages. Act 360 Insurance is an independent agency with 4 locations in central Kansas, and we enjoy supporting the local communities we serve, whether it's commercial, personal, farm, life, or crop insurance. We have options for you. We would love to become a partner in your legacy. CK Pharmacy. Come see us for all your pharmacy needs. Thank you for supporting your local hometown pharmacy because your health is worth it. Are you planning for retirement, saving for college, or just trying to plan your financial future? Call Angie Linthicum at Edward Jones with a personal one-to-one approach. She'll help you build a strategy tailored to your goals. Smart, thoughtful financial advice from someone who truly cares. Call Angie Linthicum today and take the first step toward your financial future.
Fires crackling, the dough is gold. Every slice a story told. Beer is flowing, the night's alive. Taste the craft where flavors thrive.
The Moundridge Sports Network is brought to you by these sponsors. The Moundridge High School Alumni Association. Bradbury is a proud supporter of Moundridge High School athletics and activities. We believe in building strong teams on the field and in the workplace. Join our team. We're hiring right here in Moundridge. Go Wildcats. Since 1897, Daring Home Services has been your trusted partner. From leaky pipes to faulty furnaces, we've got you covered. Plus, our hardware store has everything you need to DIY. Daring Home Services, we've been getting it right for over 125 years. Call us 620-345-2442 or reach us at www.daringhomeservices.com. KSI Agency, your hometown choice in Moundridge for farm, home, auto, and business insurance. Get customized coverage and personal service you can count on. Call today to receive a free quote. P&M Pumpkin Ranch. We are a Western-themed You Pick a Pumpkin Patch and Flower Farm. We added a train and a new playground to the farm this year. Over 30 plus activities included in the price of admission. Follow their socials. At Mid-Kansas Credit Union, we live by our motto, grounded in the past and growing for the future. We are a full-service credit union with offices in Moundridge and Butte. You can look for more details at mkcu.com. Order Chiropractic Clinic. Positive Pet Styles. At the Citizen State Bank, we know banking. Whether you found your dream home, are looking to build your agriculture operation, or just opening a checking and savings account, we're right there with you, each step of the way. The Citizen State Bank, where banking hometown has its advantages. Act 360 Insurance is an independent agency with 4 locations in central Kansas, and we enjoy supporting the local communities we serve, whether it's commercial, personal, farm, life, or crop insurance. We have options for you. We would love to become a partner in your legacy.
All right, as we welcome you back to Moundridge Sports Network action, got a lot planned for the rest of this ball game. Had an impressive first half from both teams. A lot of things going on at the same time, so we're going to see how the rest of this game plays out. What did Moundridge fix at halftime, and how are the Teutons going to keep bringing that action? So, 7 seconds winding down. It'll be Cats ball. seen a lot of tough moments on offense and defense. Cats really got to pick it up here. Coming back, start some third quarter action. Got 3 minutes left. We will see you guys then. We welcome you back to the field. Cats ready to pick it up. They'll get a kick here. Bit of a soft one. Find Elmore getting shut down early there. Torn into the cold field. Now, in your guys' opinion, what do you think, what do you think Moundridge needs to recoup on and start doing better in this second half?
Defense needs to step up like they did in the first quarter, and definitely the offense just needs to get something going. They haven't really done much since the first drive in the first quarter. What do you think, Anna?
Yeah, just like you said, Finn, the Wildcats have really lost their life in the second quarter. They looked really hot starting out in the first quarter, but then they just kind of lost it, and Inman started to take over in the second quarter.
Hand off to Grill, going up the middle. Grill bounces outside, and he's going to get brought down by Crew Harris, but that should be enough for a Wildcat first down.
And Grill being aggressive with the ball there, showing he's not easy to take down regardless of the situation.
A gain for 10 yards, and for the first time tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I get to say that gain good enough for a Wildcat.
And I think teams have been knowing that Paul Grill is just not an easy tackle.
First down by the Wildcats tonight.
Who would you say, Finn, in your opinion, who would you say Paul Grill plays like? Because I got a guy in mind.
I'm going to say Marshawn Lynch.
Nah, I see the camp Scattaboo in him.
Knitz on the QB keeper out to the left side. He's going to get absolutely stuffed by number 20.
Marshawn Lynch is one of his favorite players, which I know just from knowing Paul, so I like that you see that. It's a great look for him, but it'll be 2nd and 7 on the next play for the Cats as they've made a great start on offense so far. Need to start picking it up and start trying out those extra plays. They've got to get the upper hand on Inman here in this second half.
Joe, do you think we'll see Owen Caldwell get a chance again tonight?
I mean, I think we'd have to be up, but I think there's always a chance for everyone to play. But this ball will find Greenwald as he breaks his way through the middle, and he'll get torn down and take a helmet to the knee.
He doesn't really gain anything on that play. 3rd and 7 here for the Wildcats.
But yeah, like I was saying, I could see a certain situation if Owen gets in there. You never know. Like you said earlier, anything can happen, anything's possible.
Wildcats need 7 yards or Blau will get his 3rd punt tonight. Burge and Greenwald out wide.
That's a nice pick there.
Caught by Leighton Schmidt there, but he's going to step out of bounds, and that'll only be a gain of 2 yards for the Wildcats. 4th and 5 here. I assume the Wildcats will be punting the ball away. Correction, Wildcats will be going for it.
Which I think is the smart play here. Now that they're down, I think they got a chance to get that going. Attack more of that left side, maybe look for Grill just to get him up there, but this could end pretty badly for the Cats if they don't execute here.
On this play, I want to see a read option between Grill and Knitz with the pitch on the left side, going on the strong side of the field.
Yeah, I think this read option could work that you're talking about, but they're going to find him. Grill gets in motion. He's definitely going to get that 5 now.
Knitz will get 6, and that'll be enough for a Wildcats 1st down.
Number 4, Gage Sisson makes the tackle.
Grill getting that fake there, trying to get all the blockers on him. I think that was a great look there from Knitz. Going for it, keeps them alive in the offensive possession, and that's just how you want them to start playing the rest of this game. You know, they want to take those chances, they want to take those risks, because that's what's going to work out for them in the end if they keep doing it how they're doing it right now.
Shahan Greenwald out wide. Maybe try to look for Shahan deep here.
Grill's going to take that ball through the middle. Grill's going to have it through, and he's going to dive for the 30. What a massive play from Grill, taking the game into his own hands. You know, he would have had a great look there for the end zone, and that's the type of momentum that's going to keep the Cats in this game. That's what you want to see on the Wildcat side of the ball.
Great explosive play by Grill.
He did a great enough job to get them inside the 30.
Teutons linebacker number 66 seems to be in some pain there, limping on that left leg. See if that has any effect on the Teutons defense.
And you know, that's one thing the Cats would notice very early on, is they have that high ball IQ. So they could see that and go for something that would affect that. But Knitz is going to flash this one down, and Elmore is just going to have to get back on it. Bad pass back to Elmore.
The Wildcats are going to lose 15 yards on that one. Costly mistake by the Wildcats.
After a few good plays in a row, that is not what you want to see as the Wildcats, especially being down 2 scores.
That's going to take them back to almost the 46. So it'll be 2nd and 24 to go.
Wildcats back where they started before Paul Grill's explosive 20-yard run.
Yeah, as we know, Blau does have that extensive field goal range, so they could go for it if they get inside the 50. But Knitz looking to air this one out. He's going to get torn down by Weens, taking him back to the 40.
That's going to be another loss of 15 yards, and they're going to be on their own 40-yard line.
After a major run from Grill, it's almost negative now, back to the 40. Just not what you want to see from the Cats. They probably have to go to Blau if this next play doesn't work out really well.
3rd and 38 here. Things were looking bright. Sun was shining for the Wildcats. And then now, all has went to gloom. E5 tornado out in the field. Tall group back out. Looking to pass.
Airs this one out. And that's going to be picked off. That's picked off by number 7, Tyler Jarrett, on the interception.
Tyler Jarrett.
I think that pass would have been better not thrown.
And that'll be a turnover for the Wildcats. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Teutons.
I think if you're Knitz there, you either just run out of bounds or throw it away. As you know, the big hit is coming to your left. You cannot just hold on to that ball. Now Teutons get 1st and 10 there on their own 26-yard line. Looking to capitalize on the Wildcats' bad drive there and try to put this game out of reach.
Yeah, and a score here from the Teutons could be game icing, depending on how the defense goes. But Brunk is going to look for an option here as he takes it himself. He's going to get wrapped up before the 45. And Brunk has been staying on a heater so far.
7 yards.
Teutons' offense looks like they have taken no break whatsoever. Coming out hot like they came out of half. And Brunk picks up about 7 yards there. Brunk taking the snap. He's going to hand it off, but that's going to get snuffed out by the Wildcats, and that'll be a tackle for a loss of about 1 yard. 3rd and 4 here for the Teutons. On a scale of 1 to 10, Anna, how crucial is this stop on 3rd and 4 here for the Wildcats?
I would say at least a 9 or 10 because a score here for Inman would put it a 3-possession game, almost over halfway through the 3rd quarter, and the Wildcats that would be really hard to overcome.
Inman stuffing the box up.
Got to see something electric here from the Cats, getting a stop early, and that's going to be a nice run shut down as he gets the dive. And a flag will be thrown.
There'll be a potential 1st down here depending on the penalty flag.
I think that flag could be on the Teutons, as I saw a little bit of scuffle going between Greenwald and one of the Teutons players at the end of the play.
Yeah, and it'd be nice for the Cats not to make another mistake because they don't need any of those as of now. But 5:20 winding down, still your same score.
Depending the call here, that was about
Depending
a
on the
10-yard
call, it was still a 10-yard gain.
That's about 7 yards after contact for Malachi Brunk. I will be correct.
On Inman. You were right, Finn. No, say it. You got it.
Oh, that is a helping runner interlocked blocking penalty, perhaps, against the Teutons.
That'll be a sideline penalty for the Teutons. Not what I was thinking it would have been, but nonetheless, that'll be 1st and 10 here and pushed back about 5 yards for the Teutons.
And I think they are getting Caldwell warmed up on the sideline, maybe trying to try him out later, but Brunk will get torn down.
Great.
Grill will get a bit of static over that one.
Grill always has a great game on defense. Always very fun to watch as he's always in the backfield. Second and 12 for the Teutons. They like to take their time now that they have the lead.
Yeah, and that's smart for them, so they know they're more than a touchdown length out of reach for the Cats. So it's going to be a lot of ground to make up if they can pull it out.
Brunk with the
shaking.
keeper.
Flag is thrown, and Brunk is diving.
Brunk is the keeper. Penalty flag on the play.
My guess is that'll be holding on number 6 Number 6, Corby McClellan.
Signal is holding against the Teutons. It'll be 10-yard penalty. And we're going to have
So
second
brunch
down
run will
and
pretty
long.
much,
2nd and 22 here for the Teutons.
yeah, like I said, I think brunch run will just be kind of abolished there. Just didn't really happen. It'll be
It will be
second
a
and
10-yard
20 to
penalty from the
go.
location where the foul occurred.
Teutons
So
kind
a
of looking
second down
rocky.
play of 12 now becomes second down and 20.
Teutons all season have had trouble with the penalties from all the film that I have saw.
Okay, well, it doesn't do us any good to shave when we step inside, they just bury us. Come on, listen.
2nd and 20 here with 4 minutes left in this third quarter.
Fast, 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 fast.
And a deep one from Brunt on the sidelines. Going to find Malloy as he gets through, and he's going to shake off defenders and try and get downhill as he gets right before the opposing 40.
Huge gain by Inman there.
Big pass play
Great decision there by Brunk not to take the deep ball and risk a pick this late in the game. Just taking the easy pass, and he had a head full of steam going into that tackle.
Picks up a Teuton first down.
That's an impressive gain from the Teutons, walking down that sideline. District Championship on the line. Brunk found his option, trying to get through that A gap down the side.
So Anna, you play for our volleyball team. What are you most excited about for tomorrow?
I'm most excited about the competition that we haven't seen yet this season. All three of these teams are teams we have not played or haven't played very much this season, and it will be a very interesting matchup tomorrow.
Don't forget, Moundridge Wildcat fans, there is volleyball here at home tomorrow as the Lady Wildcats chase down a state
3:20
tournament
winding down.
berth.
Teutons
That starts at 2
total
o'clock with
control of the
Wildcats
ball game so
semifinal
far.
against Chase County.
Really just comes down to how many mistakes are the Teutons going to make with the rest of this going down.
Fake the reverse, and Crew Harris is going to keep that. And that's going to be a tackle for a loss for the Wildcats.
No gain on the play. Tackle made by Heath Churchill.
It'll be 3rd and 9 here for the
Third down and
Teutons.
10.
This possession here for the Teutons has taken a ton of time off the clock for the Wildcats to come back and score in this game, which is very good for the Teutons if they want to seal this one out here.
Teutons are playing the long game now, being up by 9 points. Pitch to McClellan. McClellan's going to get through a defender and gain about 8 yards there. It'll be 4th and short now for the Teutons as they try to keep marching down the field and keep wasting time.
Picks up 7, brings up 4th down and 3 for the Teutons. 4th down and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Game momentum kind of starting to slow down now. Like you said, Teutons, their best interest is just going to try and run out this clock with their pretty good lead that they have so far. It's going to take a Moundridge miracle for the Cats to come back in this fourth quarter.
Brunk going to keep this one. He's going to get more than plenty on that 4th and 3rd. First down, Teutons.
Clay Wilson and Logan Greenwald combined on the tackle.
Another tackle there for Wilson.
Brunk, but on 4th down, Brunk picks up 7. And that is enough for a Teuton first down. It'll be 1st and 10. Teutons at the 31.
Now on the 31-yard line. I presume they won't even get another first down until this quarter's over. Brunk rolling out to pass. He overthrows the intended receiver, number 1, Crew Harris, and that'll be 2nd and 10 now.
Crew Harris falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down and 10.
I like that play call from Inman, trying to switch it up when they've been very run heavy and just trying to catch the Wildcats maybe sleeping on their pass game.
Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of the past game tonight that we've seen from both teams. There's been a lot of runs, and that's just kind of what wins 11-man nowadays in high school, is just getting those runs early on and trying to advance the ball closer.
Ball out. That may be the Wildcats taking that ball.
No fumble.
But that will be recovered by number 6, Corby McClellan, as he juggles the ball for about his second fumble of the day. That would have been a costly mistake there for the Teutons.
Yeah, that's a pretty close call there for the Teutons, because that's something that can shift the game right back into Moundridge's favor if they capitalize off a fumble right now.
.33 seconds and counting down. Third down for the Teutons on their own 32, on the Wildcats 32, correction.
Going to see what Inman tries to get out now with 20 seconds winding down, and they will take a timeout now. Charged.
First charge timeout for the Teutons this half.
We will cut to commercial, winding out the timeout. So thank you guys for listening in. And we will
Quick
get
announcement
you
for you.
back.
Hello. Today I'm interviewing
Carson Ryan.
Carson is a member of our cross country team. He is a junior this year and has been participating cross country for 3 years. So Carson, what makes you coming back after each year to do cross country?
Just have fun and hang out with the team more.
Who or what got you into cross country?
My mom had me try it, so I did something new and didn't sit at home.
So Carson, what has been your favorite memory in the 3 years you've done cross country?
Probably freshman year when we went to the when we were at the hotel and we went and got mac and cheese from the front counter.
And welcome back here as the Teutons are at 3rd and 11 trying to fake reverse. Brunk's going to keep the ball, and that's going to be Grill bringing him down. A great tackle for a loss there by Grill.
Tackle number 5.
And now it's going to be about 4th and, I would presume, 19.
Yeah, and what a play there from the Cats. Really capitalizing at the end of that third quarter. Cats, Grill making that play, and I think he's going to be fine. I think it's just a cramp is why he's down on the field, but that'll round out our quarter. Kind of been a slow quarter relating to back to the second one.
Grill seems to cramp at least twice, 2 to 3 times a week. Somebody get that boy some water.
Some pickle juice.
Joe, what has been your favorite play or part of this game so far?
I really liked Grill's run at the very start of the game, really getting through that gap and finding the end zone. You know, he's a really shifty kid and really turns and burns at any moment, so I think that might be my most favorite part of the game.
My favorite part was definitely the pregame, how the atmosphere was, and I really liked when the motorcycles came across like Harley Davidson Day at the Bill Snyder up in Manhattan, Kansas.
Yeah, it's a great thing to relate it to. I think that's a nice way to put it.
4th and 18 now, and they're going to have Corby McClellan back to punt.
And they'll punt this one high up. It's Bowden Churchill.
It's going to end up at about the 16-yard line.
Punt goes down to about the 17-yard line.
It's been a tough battle all night long for both teams. So still, again, we want to thank you guys for tuning in to the Moundridge Sports Network. It really keeps us motivated, and we're letting you guys up to date on all of USD 423's physical activities. So if you guys haven't already, please like and subscribe. Helps us out a bunch as we bring you back some football action.
I have a question for all of you guys. Who do you got tomorrow in the Sunflower matchup, KU or K-State?
KU, rock chop.
Forever will I be a K-State fan, so go Cats.
Terrible take.
I got Cats if they've been playing better and better every week. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Churchill going to go in motion. Teutons are shifting. Knitt's going to take the snap. Give it to Elmore. Elmore had
gets
some
through
room.
there. Just got tripped up.
Gain a 9 there for Elmore. Great run there.
13, Braden Elmore.
Yeah, that's a great run from Elmore there, trying to bring some life back to the Cats in this 4th quarter. Need to see some huge momentum plays if they want to stick it to the Teutons and bring back this game and just give them the business in total. Gonna see what they can get done here now.
Churchill in motion once again. Connects with the keeper, but he's going to get snuffed out there. But he should get enough there for the 1st down. Gain of about 3 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, and that's a good take from the Wildcats there early on.
Kaiser Knitz with the carry. He takes the ball to the 28-yard line, and that gain good enough for a Wildcat. 1st and 10 Wildcats.
And for anyone wondering how next week will look in the first week of the postseason games, both of these teams, regardless of the result tonight, will host. The opponents are still to be determined.
Knitz looking for a deep ball, finding Burge, it's tracking, and he's just going to get blown up. That one's going to be incomplete.
That one nearly picked off by Inman's quarterback, Malachi Bronk.
Burge on the play. Ball's incomplete on 1st down. Brings up 2nd
You know, that was a nice look there from Knitz trying to find that open option. That really would have been a turning point for the Cats, but they've just kind of been literally cold tonight. Just not a lot of options heating up. Yeah, and I would have said that early on. That was one of the keys of the game, is that the Cats needed to want to run earlier. Things are just going to get difficult for them, as they have been. This is their time. They've got to score here regardless.
It is a 2-score game no matter what, so Wildcats will have to score twice before the end of this 10 minutes and 30 seconds.
And they could potentially get a touchdown here and then get in field goal range and still escape this one if Blau can get that cannon warmed up again.
Knitz will get tackled for a loss there, as that'll be a loss of about 7 yards. 3rd and 16 now for the Wildcats. I'm expecting a deep ball here on 3rd and 16, or at least what I'd like to call a slant route from both sides, coming over the middle, trying to find someone up over the middle. But this will be a timeout.
It's another timeout now. We will take you guys to some recap action. Finn, what has been your favorite moment of the game so far?
As I said before, it was definitely just the atmosphere before the game and the bikes. I really liked that. The car show was also very cool. I enjoyed the Firebird.
Yeah, and if you guys didn't know, the main theme tonight has really just been the fundraisers for Maddie, and we just want to give a big shout out to the Moundridge and Inman community for everyone showing up and just giving a good support to a good cause, and it's going to some great people. So just it warms the Moundridge hearts to see you guys helping out in person. So thank you for everything you guys did tonight in the raffle and just showing up and repping the teal in the stands. It was great to see everyone out here tonight. Cats 3rd and 16. turnover here to be really bad for the Cats and pretty much cost them the game.
Nothing going for the Cats all game, really, besides in that first quarter.
Knitz looking for a deep ball to Shahan. Shahan trying to track this one down, and it's just overthrown again.
I'm surprised number 7 did not try to intercept that one. I don't know why he didn't go for it, as that was definitely in his reach. Punt team is coming out for 4th and 16. I question if this would be a fake being down by 2.
You know, a lot of trick plays on the Cat side. Could easily be something crafty. In that shotgun, the Blau, he'll kick it out. And it will be a punt, and they're going to give this one a nice heave downfield. Give it a good bounce. And that'll track down the field, and Kane will get on that one as it rolls.
Great punt by Blau once again. Had a really great night tonight. Not getting to show off his kicking leg much, but he's been a great punter, as that's all you can do in this game.
First and 10, Teutons at the 23-yard line.
Now Inman has regained the ball. Inman trying to make this a 3-score game and just put this out of reach and on the shelf for the Teutons. Brunk with the keeper. Brunk's going to have room to run. He's going to find Churchill. Fight him off, and he'll gain about 8 yards on that run. Great run there by Brunk.
Brunk, the ball carrier. Call that an 8-yard gain on first down, brings up second down and 2.
Teutons will have another long drive.
Speaking of drives, Finn, how has the golf game been going recently?
You know, I've had to take a break, but before I took a break, I've been doing very good. I got my handicap down to a 10 and just been playing good. Now Malloy gets the ball, and he's going to get the first down, but he'll find a group of Wildcats and get brought down.
Shahan with the tackle of number 20, Malloy. Malloy does get the ball to the 35-yard line.
Give me a year, I'm catching your 10 handicap.
First and 10, Teutons.
(16-7) is your score right now. Teutons do have the ball and the lead. He's going to hand it off to Harris. Harris is going to get the outside left edge, but he's not going to get much as he gets snuffed out by the D end.
Crew Harris to carry. We'll say he gains a yard on the play, brings up second down and 9.
Good tackle there by number 4, Logan Greenwald.
And the Teutons' strategy of wasting this clock has really worked very well in the second half. The Wildcats have only had 2 possessions this entire second half, and it's working well for them.
Yeah, and the Teutons have just really dominated the run game tonight. They just played their game, and they didn't let the Cats slow them down. They had all the momentum at the start, and they just really made those type of plays that were crucial to winning the game. You know, lots of deep passes, dominated runs, zigzagging through the field. Just an electric show from Inman tonight, and the Cats really just tried to put up a fight. But there's still time left. Anything, I guess, could happen. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds. 7-14 with 7:16 on the board.
It's a first down rush there by Corby McClellan.
Correction, not yet at the.
And now they're at the 47-yard line, looking to just keep ticking this clock down. We're already down to 7 minutes. He gets it off to Crew Harris before Brunk gets brought down, and that'll be about a 10-yard gain for Crew Harris, and that'll should be a first down for the Teutons. That will be short of the first down.
We're going to call that about a 9-yard gain, brings up 2nd down and 1.
2nd and 1 here for the Teutons.
You scoop Logan inside that receiver, he's like another guy in the box, and he's pinning Logan. You know what I mean? Bring him inside more like an apex, because that's, well, he's damn near head up and he's getting pinned. So he's not even getting to make the contact.
Brunk taking the snap. He's going to hand it off to McClellan. McClellan looking for a route to run. He trips up and then gets brought down by number 11, Easton Shahan. That will be a first down for the Teutons. Already broke under 6 minutes. Teutons chewing this clock up like an anteater chews the wood.
That's a great way to put it, Finn. I don't know if I could have said it better myself. 5:45 winding down. Friday Night Lights coming to an end shortly. Cats just got to finish strong and play out this game.
That'll be about a 3-yard gain for the Teutons on the quarterback keeper by Brunk.
There's a lot of things the Cats should have done better tonight. You know, missing some reads and just playing some better defense. So we'll see what they can regroup on next week and get ready for things.
Second and 7 here for the Teutons. They're going to give it to number 20, and he's going to keep pushing as he gets about 2 yards after contact, and that'll be about another 3-yard gain for the Teutons.
66, Logan Wolf on the tackle, Malloy the carry. About a 3-yard gain, brings up 3rd down and 4 for the Teutons.
Harsh playing conditions tonight, as it's feels in the 40s, and it's kind of just been misting the whole game.
Try and get that run here through Brunk.
McClellan's going to get that ball, and he's going to end up, and it's going to be about 4th and 1, 4th and 2 here for the Teutons, as they need this 4th down conversion, and I'm sure they're just going to try to just push it through the middle, as they're going to line up probably 9 in the box with the quarterback and the running back behind them. They got Brunk in the shotgun with 2 wideouts. In motion is McClellan, and they're gonna get the Wildcats to jump off sides, and that'll be a first down, Teutons.
You know, that's a smart play from the Teutons, trying to get the Cats to jump off sides there. You know, it gives them the free first down, and now they're going to have a great opportunity to score.
I'm just losing my voice, but
I'll wrap up.
We got 3 minutes left on the clock here, as they're going to line up in the same formation as last down.
20. Why is 20 out to that side over there?
Teutons don't really seem in a huge rush right now, just trying to drain the clock so the Wildcats can't get the ball back.
Harris in the motion, and he's going to QB keeper. I don't think he gains any on that one. Brunk gets none. 2nd and 10 here for the Teutons, as they just keep chewing up the clock.
Brings up 2nd down and 9. Don't forget, after the conclusion of tonight's ball game, we will be presenting the district champion flag. to the winner of this game. Don't forget, please hang around for that presentation here in just a few minutes. Also, don't forget, both teams will play at home next week. And stay tuned for which night in Moundridge that game will take place.
I'm excited for the Halloween night or maybe a Thursday night game. If it's on Halloween, it will be a little bit spooky in here, as who knows what ghost will attract to the football field. Brunk looking to pass. He's got an open wide receiver, Corey McClellan, and that will be a touchdown. Teutons. 25-yard completion there for the Teutons.
And what a way for the Teutons to round out their night. Just a great pass down the side of the field. Absolutely electric for them. That's going to give them a nice bus ride home, as probably coming now as district champions, which will be awarded after the game.
Nobody near McClellan, as he has all the time in the world to catch that pass. And the Teutons going to go for 2 here. A pass by McClellan, going to be a jump pass. And that'll be intercepted by Shahan. And the interception negates the play, and that's going to be a dead ball. And now it'll be kickoff time for the Teutons. Score is 22-7. Wildcats down by 15. It's the Wildcat Sports Network, and we'll be back.
Today I'm here with.
Andrew,
What character are you playing this week?
I'm playing Mr. Body.
What's your favorite part of the play?
I definitely have to say the food, so dinner, or just being able to just hang out with my friends after school.
When is this play and why should people come out and watch it?
It's November 15th and 16th, and you should come out because it's just a really fun experience, and I think we've worked really hard, and it's going to come out really good. So, yeah.
All right, welcome back to the Moundridge Sports Network as we are looking for a kickoff here by the Inman Teutons with 1 minute and 49 seconds. The Wildcats do still have 2 timeouts left as they're down by 15, getting this ball back. Here's the kickoff by number 10. Greenwald back to receive. He's going to catch that on the run. Greenwald going down the right side, and he's going to get brought down. Down at about the 30-yard line there. That's a good tackle there by the Teutons. Now bring on the Wildcat offense as they have 1 minute and 44 seconds and 2 timeouts here to get 3 scores. They bring in the height group here. Knit's looking to pass. And that's going to go off of Greenwald's hands and be intercepted by the Teutons. And that'll be, I would assume, the conclusion of this game, as that
by the Teutons will give the Teutons the ball first down and 10.
gives it just gives it right back to the Inman Teutons.
What a way to just seal off the night, most likely for the Inman Teutons. The Wildcats really haven't had any life since the first quarter, and that really just drains the rest of it out of them.
Greenwald, I don't think, was expecting the ball there as Knitz just darts it at him. Not enough time to react to that ball and just flicks off the hands into the defender's arms. A minute and 34 left as the Teutons are going to end it. Bronk with the keeper up the middle. He's going to gain about 4.
Bronk with the carry there, picks up 5 yards on the play.
Rough night to be a Wildcat offense member. If you enjoy watching offense, tonight was not the night for you, as this was mostly a defensive matchup.
Tonight, please drive carefully. I look out the press box here and see a lot of mist in the air. Please double check your surroundings, make sure it's safe for you.
1 minute left and clocking down as the Teutons, I assume, will line up in victory formation here.
And one other reminder here, make sure that we leave the field for players only following the contest.
And they're going to just kneel the ball. They should have to take one more snap before the conclusion of this game. A great battle tonight between these two teams, and just fun to watch, even if you're a Wildcats fan. Fun game to watch. And with this time clocking down, we'd like to crown the Inman Teutons as the district champions tonight, finishing this season at 6-1.
So yeah, like you said, Finn, a great game from both teams. Just the Teutons pulled this one out tonight, and they just excelled on offense, and just a great matchup for both teams. Cats did not come out victorious, but still a great contest. Love to see the participation from the athletes and all of you guys watching at home, so thank you again. If you guys haven't already, please like and subscribe to Moundridge Sports Network, where we keep you up to date with all of USD 423 activities.
And make sure to either show up to Sub-State Volleyball tomorrow or tune in on the Moundridge Sports Network. It will start at 2 and continue on to the championship at 4.
So
So that will wrap it up tonight. Thank you guys for watching.